closely monitoring a COVID-19 cluster at a nursing home in Newburgh.
Yeah, it's a concern for county leaders as it's a portion of our population that's really most vulnerable to
Most of the people gathering said the same thing. They're not anti-vax. They're just against being forced.
You can't force me to take a medicine I don't want. If you can do that, why can't you sterilize me or lobotomy? What can't you do?
Especially when it comes to their children.
It should be between the mother, the father, the parent, and the pediatrician, not between a government official who knows nothing about your child.
The point of mandatory vaccination is to identify the sincere Christians in the ranks, the free thinkers, the men with high testosterone levels, and anyone else who does not love Joe Biden, and make them leave immediately.
But I'm just not comfortable vaccinating my child.
Childhood infections now soaring, up 50% since the first week of December. Despite cases increasing nationwide, officials adjusting guidelines for those infected.
New York's vaccine mandate just days away from taking effect for most healthcare workers, many of whom are refusing the vaccine.
They face losing their jobs as a result.
Buying a fake vaccination card is an act of desperation by decent, law-abiding Americans who have been forced into a corner by tyrants.
It's going to be the final straw before Americans say enough is enough.
Democrats and the media made COVID political.
My family, so that's how it is, I guess.
Sadly, Christmas is over. Even more sadly, COVID is not.
Biden declared war on freedom yesterday.
But you better get the vaccine or Dr. Joe Biden is going to unleash the full force of the federal government against you.
And what if Fauci's one solution doesn't work? Just entertain that idea for one moment. What if it doesn't work?
The Omicron variant has now become the dominant coronavirus strain in the U.S. According to the CDC, Omicron makes up nearly 75% of new infections. That's up from almost 3% just a week prior. Nationwide, average new COVID numbers have nearly doubled since the beginning of November.
Most people are going along with this because they're afraid. A few brave souls are not. The science shows the vaccine will not necessarily protect you. It's not protecting many people.
And what if
in New York
Fauci's
City, where 71% of eligible residents are fully vaccinated, a race against the Omicron variant.
It's very transmissible. It moves fast. We have to move faster.
COVID-19 continues its current downward trend in Orange County, but cluster cases are a reminder that the pandemic is far from over. Most recently, more than a dozen people have gotten sick at Sapphire Nursing Home in Newburgh. County officials say 12 residents tested positive at the facility, along with 3 employees in the last 2 weeks, and that one resident died as a result. A nursing home employee reached out anonymously to News 12 with
spreading in ways affecting all aspects of life, including on sports' biggest stages. Monday, the NFL recording a single-day record of 106 COVID infections and now mandating boosters for the media ahead of the playoffs and Super Bowl. And this week's college bowl games
Please take
jeopardized
COVID seriously. I can't say it enough, but I never told anyone to get a vaccine.
Last thing before we go tonight, admittedly a huge story there, the takeover of the U.S. military, an attack on those of us who are members of the free-thinking, high-testosterone community. We'll get a team on this blockbuster story tonight. We'll get on it and report back. You know, it's always been an interesting thought experiment.